So you want to be on the right side of history. Well, yeah, I've come across this beautiful hidden gem of a video because I'll tell you exactly how that nobody else will tell you. Not your mother, not your father, no one. So here's how you be on the right side of history. Just go against everything the mainstream media tells you. Go against it, basically. Everything. Like, they tell you this philosophy, they tell you this and this, what's going on in the world. Don't believe it. Go against it completely. Completely reject everything. And then, to justify your belief, think why you're rejecting it. Because you might not find the reason right away because they'll confuse you with their reason. But whatever critical reason you think of why you're disagreeing with them, that's the truth. Really is. I'm not going to make examples because it's highly controversial nowadays, right? So all of my opinions are opposite from mainstream media. And I got all my reasons. Let me give you some other example that's really outdated, but it makes sense, right? So there are limits to how you should disagree with main popular opinions. For example, World War II, there was a very popular opinion all over the world, most parts of the world. It was anti-Nazi. Should you be supporting the Nazis as if everybody's anti-Nazi? And I say no. And the reason why you should not support the Nazis is because if you look at the documentaries or the mass genocides, the cruelty that have caused to humanity, and I have ancestors, they're all Russian, and I've had people killed in the World War. It's not cool, I don't like the Nazis at all. But regardless, even if you have nothing to do with that history, if your opinion has anything to do with mass genocide or innocent people dying, then your opinion is wrong already. Because one life lost is already too much. Because each person is a world. You're killing worlds, okay? You don't think like that, okay? Don't be like, for example, human rights. People deserve this amount of food and water. And then you say, nah, they don't deserve shit. They don't deserve human rights. So these people get tortured and killed. Just like prisoners in Madagascar. I don't know how to pronounce that country, Madagascar. If you look at the prisons in Madagascar, they have no human rights. And if you're against that, that's just strange. That means you don't value life. So your opinion must value human life, but it must go against the mainstream media opinion about something else. Basically, as long as your opposing opinion does not involve genocide or killing a bunch of innocent people, you're already in the good side of history. You already are. Yeah, so that's what you do. Oh yeah, what is mainstream? What is popular opinion? Well, you go around a college campus and you ask people about a certain controversial topic, and they will all tell you something about it. Like, they'll say, yeah, we love, yeah, we accept. Oh yes, this politician sucks. Oh yes, first woman president. If people say all that stuff to you, go against that shit. Be like, man, I don't like these people. Man, I don't like this person. Oh, I like this person. Woman president, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? You go against those things. And then you have to think rationally. Why are you against those things? Why? Right? You think to yourself, I don't like these people because they do so and so, and the society is ruined because these people are doing this and this, so therefore we should not listen to these people. Or, this president's great because he wants to do this and this and this. I don't want this woman president because she's all over the place, she's emotional. You have to think of reasons by yourself, maybe back them up with other sources. But basically, a lot of the time, you're gonna see both sides, political sides even. You'll see the liberals, you'll see the conservatives. Liberals, they have a lot of arguments that are connected with emotion. And obviously, emotions are important for people, right? So, liberals do make some sense in emotional sense, or being fair sometimes, right? But a lot of the time, they're crazy, they're nuts. Like, a lot of people don't like liberals. I don't like them. But you might like them because, yeah, they do make sense sometimes, right? Conservatives, they make more sense because they're more of a logical side. They have logic. But a lot of the time, they're pretty cold. They don't consider a lot of things, a lot of aspects. So therefore, they're also not the best. Both sides, they're not the best. Both sides have a lot of flaws. Maybe one side has more flaws than the other, but regardless, both of the sides, they support the same agenda. Both of them have the same end goal. So, whatever thing they both say, try your best to go against it. Make your best judgments. You have to really, really think critically. But the most mainstream thing, like for example, you go on TV, right? And on TV, I don't know what the fuck that sound was, but you go on TV, like CNN or Fox News, you go on these channels, and then you hear something about our economy going up, that inflation is good. You like the inflation. Inflation is great because it increases quality of our products and value of the dollar. Don't agree with that. Think about it like, man, these guys are really trying to take us for fucking fools. Or they tell you, hey, you're gonna have to love the LGBT even if you don't like them. You gotta love them. They tell you that. Don't love them. You gotta go against that shit. Both sides are gonna tell you, you gotta like them. They're both gonna say, hey, you gotta accept them, but you don't accept them. What's gonna happen to you? Nothing, as long as you're in a free country. If you're in Canada, you're fucking screwed. I wonder if this video will get restricted in Canada now. But either way, you go against every number one popular opinion. Number one popular opinion, as long as you know, if you go against it and it involves mass murders, innocent people, not good. But if it just involves a different side of things, different perspective of things, you're golden. That means that's the truth. So everything you go against right now on mainstream, you're good. You are good. Golden. That's how you know the truth from lies. Because everyone is out to lie to you. Everyone is. Why, you might think? Am I just being paranoid? Am I a crazy conspiracy theorist? You know, because I'm sitting here in the forest wearing this goofy hat and everything. Well, no, because it's cold out. That's why. And I don't care much for conspiracy theories because I don't believe in most of them. Yet. They're not proven to me. But if you notice, everything in this world today is connected somehow, like somewhat connected. And a lot of things have to do with money. It has to do with business. Everything here is business. And everything that the mainstream media believes in, that they tell you to believe in, it benefits business. You know, money. They go in the pockets of those crazy wealthy capitalists, the globalists. So that's why I oppose all these people openly. Because they don't care about me. Why should I care about them? Why should I care about their agendas? And look, there's a lot of leaves in a toothpick, so I just made myself a little sailboat. Look at that. Yeah, this guy's a nut. Why would you listen to him? Well, whatever I said, just think about it, okay? Think about it. Think about how these people are trying to fill their pockets by marketing you all this crap they tell you through social media. Think about like how everything that's being told to you right now in mainstream, how it's making society not peaceful, makes it crumble. A lot of you are probably from the 2000s generations that are watching this video, you know, like me, like 2001, 2000, 2002. You guys are from a really cool generation. You guys probably know a lot of stuff that's really old school that many people don't know. They're born now. Damn, it's cold. But yeah, for example, like this little joke about some Italian guy going to like a place. He says, "I want a piece on my plate," you know, and they're like, "Oh, you can't piss on the plate," or "I want a fork," but he says, "Fuck, you can't fuck on that table," you know, like those jokes. We're really old school because we at least know those jokes. That's what we have from our little childhood. It's really cool, isn't it? What am I getting at here? I forgot what I'm getting at. But either way, you gotta think more critically, you know? Because nowadays, ever since those good times went away, yeah, that's what I was talking about. All these times were good, right? The prices were nice, everything was nice. And now everything went up. People are angry, people want to kill each other, nobody likes anyone. That's because the times have changed. And the times will keep staying this way if you keep believing what the mainstream opinion says to you. Because if you notice, everyone follows the same opinion and nothing's getting better. But if you oppose that shit, that might change the outlook of the future. One person at a time, right? Whatever they tell you in college, whatever the professor tells you about society, fuck that professor, man. Fuck that professor. They tell me, hey, man, you know, the environment, bro. You gotta go vote Democrat because the new Green Deal is doing a big difference for the environment. Well, you go against that, and then you do research for it. Try to back yourself up, but then you'll realize that the sources, they get thinner and thinner the deeper you go into your opposing side. And that's because the stuff is not popular, and it makes those crazy capitalists lose a lot of money when you don't believe in what they feed you. That's how you be on the right side of history. Go against everything they tell you. Literally everything. Oh yeah, by the way, when I say go against everything, I mean also think rationally what you're going against. You know what I mean? Just think really rationally. Whatever the mainstream believes, everyone believes around you. You don't believe that crap. Got it? Don't believe it. Never believe it. Because everything is a big lie. Actually, the best place to go Facebook, go Instagram, go Snapchat. Go talk to your Snapchat bot. You know, there's like in Snapchat, there's like a little robot. Go talk to that person. Ask them about their political beliefs. Think of like the robot's gonna say they don't believe in anything, right? But then you ask a controversial question, there's a high chance they'll feed you some agenda. Whatever agenda is fed to you, you know that agenda is a lie. Because social media, whatever they tell you, lie. I think you already knew that. So that's what you gotta do. Go against everything. And just go with the unpopular opinions. And you'll be much smarter in life. You won't be sheep. The damn sheep. I wonder if this video is really rambly. I think it is, but that should give you a new outlook on life. That you shouldn't really believe in everything. Don't believe in everything. Be more adventurous. Go out of that popular opinion. Go elsewhere, man. Go to the unpopular opinions. Think about that. Or maybe go to your third unpopular opinion. Be like, hey, I don't like this or this opinion, therefore I'll be even more unpopular. The more unpopular you are, the cooler you are. And the more likely you're on the right side of history.